Did you know that the biggest obstacle between you and your dreams isn't your bank account, your connections, or your background? It's the 6 inches between your ears. That's right, your mindset. The way you see yourself literally shapes the world you live in. Think about it. What separates someone like Elon Musk from everyone else? It's not just intelligence, it's the sheer audacity of his thoughts. He thinks he can colonize Mars, so he builds rockets. This isn't a new idea. Back in 1937, Napoleon Hill wrote a book that changed millions of lives, called Think and Grow Rich. The title says it all. You think, and then you grow rich. It's a fundamental law of success. Your thoughts determine your actions, and your actions determine your destiny. So, the real question is, what are you thinking about yourself? I want to share a story with you that perfectly illustrates this. Imagine a beggar sitting on the same street corner every single day. He's got his bowl out, his head down, waiting for the occasional clink of a coin. He's been doing this for years. His entire identity is wrapped up in being a beggar. He sees himself as someone who takes, someone who is reliant on the pity of others. One day, a successful businessman walks past. Instead of dropping a coin, he stops and says, "Friend, what do you have to give me in return?" The beggar is stunned. He looks down at his empty hands, his tattered clothes. "Give you? I have nothing. I'm just a beggar." The businessman smiles kindly. "Think about it," he says. "True receiving only happens after giving. It's an exchange. Find something to give, and your life will change." And with that, he walks away, leaving the beggar completely bewildered. For days, the beggar couldn't get the businessman's words out of his head. Find something to give. It was a revolutionary idea. He had always seen himself as a void, a taker. But what if he wasn't? He started looking around. He had no money, no possessions. But then, he noticed the beautiful, colorful wildflowers growing in a nearby field. An idea sparked. The next day, he spent the morning picking a bouquet of the most vibrant flowers he could find. He went back to his usual spot, but this time, he wasn't just holding an empty bowl. For every person who gave him a coin, he handed them a beautiful wildflower. He looked them in the eye and said, "Thank you. This is for you." A funny thing started to happen. People who used to walk past without a glance now stopped. They were intrigued. They saw a man not just asking for a handout, but offering something in return, however small. They saw an exchange, a transaction. And because of that, they started giving him more. A coin turned into a few coins, which turned into a dollar bill. People smiled when they took the flower. They felt they had received something of value. The beggar felt a shift inside him. He was no longer just receiving charity. He was earning it. He was providing a moment of beauty in someone's day. He was creating value. That evening, he counted his earnings. It was more than he had ever made in a single day. This small change in action led to a massive change in his self-perception. He thought, "Wait a minute. I'm not just a beggar anymore. When people give me money, I give them a flower. I'm trading." He started telling himself, "I am a trader." The word felt powerful. It carried a sense of agency, of dignity. He was no longer a passive recipient of pity. He was an active participant in an exchange. This new identity fueled him. He started taking more pride in his work. He'd arrange the flowers into beautiful little bouquets. He'd find the freshest, most colorful blossoms. He started treating it like a real business, because in his mind, that's what it was. As his little flower trade grew, so did his confidence. He realized he was selling a product. People weren't just giving him money out of pity. They were buying his flowers. They were customers. this was another profound realization. He stopped seeing himself as a trader and started seeing himself as a businessman. "I am a businessman," he would repeat to himself. This new label changed everything. A businessman doesn't sit on a street corner. A businessman finds a better location, seeks out more customers, and looks for ways to expand. He saved his money, bought a small cart, and found a spot in a busy market. His identity had transformed, and his reality was racing to catch up. Fast forward 6 months. If you were to walk through that city, you wouldn't find a beggar on that old street corner. Instead, you'd find a thriving flower shop with a proud owner behind the counter. That owner is our former beggar. He's well-dressed, confident, and surrounded by the beauty he creates and sells every single day. He has a team working for him. He's successful. When a friend asked him how he did it, how he changed his life so dramatically, he just smiled and said, "It all started the day I stopped thinking of myself as a beggar. I realized that who you are is simply a story you tell yourself. And I decided to tell myself a better story. This story isn't just about a beggar and some flowers. It's about you. It's about me. It's about every single one of us. What story are you telling yourself right now? Are you a struggling artist or are you a creative entrepreneur? Are you stuck in a dead-end job? Or are you gathering experience for your next big move? The words you use matter. The identity you claim for yourself becomes your reality. Your greatness, your success, your happiness. It all begins with a single thought. It begins with how you perceive yourself. You're not just a passive observer in your life. You are the author. You hold the pen. You can't control every circumstance that comes your way, but you have absolute control over how you define yourself in response to it. Take a moment right now and think about the labels you've attached to yourself. Are they serving you? Are they lifting you up or holding you down? If you want to change your life, you don't need to wait for some magical opportunity. The change starts right now, in your mind. Redefine yourself. Decide who you want to be, and start acting like that person today. Just like the man in our story, offer your wildflowers to the world. Give your value, whatever it may be. In return, the world will give you back more than you can possibly imagine. Change your thoughts, change your identity, and you will absolutely change your life. It's the most powerful tool you have. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content to help you build your best life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one label you're going to change about yourself starting today? Until next time, keep thinking big.